If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. What up, Don? How you doing, man? What's up, Pat? Gentlemen, hard-working gentlemen. Cheers. So are you guys excited for the whiteout coming Sunday night for Sunday Night Football? I will be decked out in my jersey. I am very excited. My feet are kicked up. I mean, yeah, hardworking. So Pat, I worked at Buffalo Pumps, which is Steelworkers Union. Missed the first half driving back. Oh, that sucks. So I was, believe it or not, Buffalo Pumps was Steelworkers Union, because we were we fabricated, and we were Navy contracts. So I worked on the pump systems that were going into destroyers and carriers. And I was in testing. I was basically QA. I would run the stress tests on all of the pumps, all the way up to 16-inch pipes were the size. We had 124, but I don't think I ever worked on 24. Hello, lady. I worked on water, and I also worked on lube oil. So, and the lube oil were mostly DC pumps on a DC motor, so I had to wire DC motors. And that was, the job itself was actually really fun. I liked the job. The building we were in is awful. Awful. It had, I was supposed to say this, but I'll say it anyway. Like the last time the environmental control came in there was like 10 years ago, and they found mercury in the floor. And because they used to have mercury tests on some of the pumps. Sounds a lot like this place. Yeah. So I would, like they would say, don't stick your fingers in any of the cracks of the floor. If something drops in the bilge of the floor, don't pick it up. Because there was still mercury in there. It was awesome, but the building sucked. If that was in like a newer building, or they did pest control, that would be awesome. But they didn't do any of the above. But I enjoyed my union job. I wasn't there very long. I basically, like 2 months after probation was over and I was officially in the union, I actually ended up moving out here. But I was told that anytime I wanted to go back, I was more than welcome back. Pat and I don't have to go outside to see if it's raining. It rains inside the building. Yeah, we had that too. we had one of the pumps that we worked on, that was like our big money pump, was actually the pump that would remove water from the DFT. I'm trying to think of what the civilian term for a DFT is. Basically, it's a giant tank that desalinizes water. It boils water, and then the steam comes up, and it's a tank that has a V on the inside, and it boils down here, and it shoots up, and then the steam is collected and pumped out one way, and then the brine, the super saturated seawater would get flushed back out into the ocean in a different direction. So the pump had to be able to work on like 200 degree Celsius or 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degree Fahrenheit water. So we would have to boil water. And we had this giant boiler in the middle of our production floor, because testing was a third of the entire building, because we had to run systems. So we had full systems built. I mean, they were all looping, but they were complete systems. And it was just like on the ship. It was a very easy job, because like, yeah, I did that in the Navy. I can do this. Literally, I installed those pumps in the Navy, so I was like, I'm literally working on something I worked on when I was in the Navy. We had this big tank, this big boiler in the middle, and it didn't have a top on it. Now, I was told this because about 10 years before I got there, it boiled over, blew like a geyser, and showered a guy in boiling water, scalding 80% of his body. And they're like, don't stand near it. It's going to smoke. It might even spit a little bit, but we can't have a cover on it because it'll explode. Pressure. Like, oh, hello, Paul. Hello, mate. So, when we would have to run this, it wasn't very often. It was maybe once a month. Take that, Automod. We'd only run it like maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. But we'd have to get it boiling. We'd have to get it going. And when we would do that, the ceiling was crap. It was your basic industrial ceiling. So when the steam would rise, it would get really hot up there. And when the rain would fall down, it would be like asbestos and crap pouring from the ceiling. And not only did all of the carcinogens on the ceiling come raining down on us, all the spiders from 3 and 4 stories up, because it was tall, all the spiders would immediately drop down on their web of death string and like hang down to get out of the heat. And of course, I'm an arachnophobic, so not only were there just giant spiders everywhere because it was a warehouse, they would literally come from the ceiling and try to land on you, or just you'd see them. Oh, there it goes, falling, and like you'd be doing something, a spider would just go here and be like, "Hi," and I would immediately pee. But it was cool because if you pee your pants, they have to send you home. I found out. Or, I mean, I heard. I didn't find out. I heard that's what happens. Oversharing again, DC, oversharing. Anybody watching the Rams and the 49ers? I have it shrunk in the corner of my screen so I can watch it. It's right by my chat, so I can look at my chat and look at the game. Tried to pet raccoons here. Different plant, but yeah. We go back and forth. We had a raccoon. And we had a raccoon. The raccoon was there for, I would have to guess, if I had to guess, about 4 months. I know this because it was in the trap and it was decayed to the point of about 4 months of decay. It stunk. Holy crap. I go up, so I'm like, I'm shirking my duty. I mean, come on. It's a union gig. Of course we're shirking our duty. So I'm like, I'm going to hide and take a nap because I didn't have any pumps to do. And they can't make me do anything because I'm not cross-trained in anything. So I just had to make myself scarce according to my boss. So the boss says, David, make yourself scarce. And I was like, I'm going to make myself scarce. I'm like, I'm going to climb. Me too, Brent. We had a fork truck driver jump off a fork truck moving full speed because the spider came down to the cage overhead. Yeah, that's what I would do. Listen, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead, spider. So I'm like, I'm gonna go on like the third floor where they store all of the Navy surplus supplies. So the Navy has stock metal and stock wood that is used for making pumps and things, and we made something. We don't make it anymore. I say we as if I still work there. That Buffalo Pumps didn't make anymore, but there was a stockpile of like cedar 4x4s, like probably $100 per. They're super valuable, just sitting rotting away on the second floor of Buffalo Pumps. They're like, we can't throw them out because it's government property, but we don't make the product that they have anymore, so they sit there. It's super expensive cedar wood. I think it was cedar. It was something hard and expensive. No, cedar's not hard. It was something hard and expensive. Whatever it was, it might have been mahogany. It could have been mahogany, now that I think about it. But I digress. And then there were like just huge, because we would machine everything, just blocks of titanium, blocks of 440C carbon steel, just chilling in crates. Like, we're here, we're worth tens of thousands of dollars. Blah. I can't remember, I told you, my nephew works at Buffalo Pumps as a CNC machinist. Yeah, hey, the CNC guys, they got it pretty good, man. They would get a pay bonus. I got testers. We were ranked, I think, right on par with CNC people. Testers, we were paid well because we had to. Our name went on the pump. Our name went on the paperwork. So when we would test a pump, when it got to the Navy, our name was on it. And we were responsible. If it failed, we would be responsible for it failing because we passed it. So we got a little bit more than the average floor guy. The CNC guys were a little bit above some of the fabricators. The assemblers were usually guys that were high enough in the shop that they got a high pay to do one of the lower cost jobs. Assembler was not a high cost job. The only way you could be an assembler is if you had enough seniority that your pay was high enough that it made it worth your while. That was where everyone went to retire. That and paint. Paint was a highly sought after job because all you did is haul up a pump, tape it off, spray it, hit the fans to dry it, and take the tape off. That was it. I like Buffalo Pumps. I liked working there. If paint at last plant was Cancer Alley, I'm not saying that ours wasn't, but it was easy. Hola, Scuba! All right, finally, the Rams have come within a touchdown of the Niners. Hey, thanks for the sub, Don. Sorry I don't have a video anymore. I don't know why. But I love you just the same for your 33 months of love. You know I love you. You're my favorite Don. Tomorrow I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in San Diego. Saturday night I am going to a show in San Diego. The show is called Small. It is a one-man show that is, I mean, I guess he's my cousin, because by marriage. So my cousin Robert Montano is doing a show. It is very highly regarded. Ironically, 33 months away from retiring. Don, I'm so happy about that, dude. That makes me happy, man. That's less than 3 years, homie. That means you can come out to California on that glorious pension and just sip coffee with me on the beach. That's what that means, Don. And if we can ever get Carlos there, he can join too. And Pat, if you can do it, Pat, I'd love to have you out here too. Tattoos, tacos, and beach. Hello, Mel. I'm a lot more than 33 months. I'm 33 months to my next plant, though. You're not here enough, Scoobs. Ugh. So last night I couldn't fall asleep until 2 in the morning. So I've been tired all day. Tonight I know I'm going to sleep like a baby. Tomorrow is a drive to San Diego, which can be anywhere between 2.5 hours to 7 hours, depending on when you leave. If Lily ends up out west, it'll be easier to talk Kelly into it. There you go. You know what? Lilia should do RIT and then do post-grad at either UCLA or UC Santa Barbara. And then you can come out here. And then we can go to some UCLA Bruins games. Or USC. Go to a Trojan game. So many good finishing schools out here. Get that master's. You never know. It's true. It's valid. So today I was going to throw a There Will Be Blood together. But then I saw that the game was going, and I was like, there is a pretty big chance that there's not going to be enough people to play. We do have to get a Dicks, Kings, and Sharks game. Ducks, I was going to say, Don, looking for that Dick game? All right, man. The Kings, yeah, I would need to do a Kings game. Sharks, they are about 2 hours away. No, Ducks are like 5 hours away. The Sharks are 5 hours away. Ducks are 2 hours away. Kings are 45 minutes away. Maybe an hour. Yeah, I had it backwards. Listen, it has been a very long month, and it's only day 2. Wish I could get to a Kings game. My favorite player is with LA right now. All right, I'm gonna look at the LA roster, and I'm gonna see if I can name your favorite player. Not Sacramento. The other Kings. All right.
Go ahead, have a drink, Lyle.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Money Mitch. I needed that. Oh, there's so many names that it could be. All right. I'm going to say it's not a defenseman. I'm going to say it's a forward. It is a defenseman. What's up, Badger Attack? How are you doing? Well, every once in a while, my bottle gets replaced. He is on defense. Okay. Your favorite defenseman is it Drew or Brian? It's Brian. Okay. I knew it was going to be one of those two guys. I would say if you would be an Anze Kopitar fan because he has no problem forechecking. Badger Attack, I am DC. This is DCD Collects. We are a company that works directly with artists to bring you small batch blind boxes featuring their art, fun, free giveaways, and talk about pop culture. Today, we happen to be talking a little bit about sports, both the ice variety and the football. Money Mitch is a Kings fan. You're right. I probably should not drink so much Guinness on camera. It's a good call to switch. So, is Sepulros here? Sepulros is not here. Crystal, I agree. Blind boxes of scotch and whiskey. I'm down. Rumor is there was an offer on the table after the Pens back-to-back cups that would have sent Kopitar to the Pens for Malkin. Listen, I like a big body center just like the next person. Just went to the art category, picked one. That wasn't an anime lady. I guess here I am. I am definitely not an anime lady. And actually, I'm about to show some art, so your timing is impeccable. Crystal, I like that idea. I just don't think in California we'd be allowed to sell it. We'd have to give it away. All right, so I had mentioned, and Sepulros in chat said, set yourself a reminder so you don't forget. So I brought, this was a gift that I got Mrs. The Breaker. The artist's name is Tony Sklepek. Tony Sklepek is actually a tattoo artist. And he wanted to do some pop culture covers. So this randomly dropped into my lap and I had to get it. So this is actually Mrs. The Breakers. Yeah, he's very good. He is very good. Let me give it to you on the other screen. Yeah, he is... That's an artist right there. There will be blood, tequila, whiskey, and scotch. I like that idea. Stunning. Stunning. So that one is Mrs. The Breakers. I'd buy an apartment from him, right? I would go to apartments.com because he told me to. Lando. All right, I got to remember to bring that home now. Mrs. the Breaker will kill me. You know what we should do? Because Badger Attack is here, we should do a giveaway. Let's do a free art giveaway. All right. I'll let you decide. First to 3 wins. We could do a Jeff Pena. Your choice. Pick anyone you want. Or we can do this guy that Doug forgot to tell me the artist's name. This is a sketch card. So a little bit smaller. Do we want sketch card or Pena? Thanks, Craig. I think you did great. First to 3 wins. Vote now in chat. Pena, sketch card. Card. God, sketch card it is. All right. All right, let me set it up. Everybody, including the newcomer, is eligible for this giveaway. Where is there's giveaway item? Sketch card. We will you know what? We're gonna do it this way. I like this. This is good. All right, there it is. Exclamation point Badger for Badger Attack. 2 minutes. Don is in. Prue. What up, Prue? I love you, man. Badger is in. Mrs. the Breaker is in. Crystal Juan and the babies are in. Pat is in. Sepulros. Oh, man, I just showed the comic. Did you see it or no? Scoobs, Money Mitch. Craig. All right, we got some juice in this one. Got some juice in there. All right, I got to be responsible. Let me get water. Oh, there I am, still on the wrong screen. It's because my giveaway screen is covering my my view. Heard a rumor you call Lando Calrissian. Is this true, and how do you respond to these accusations? It is Lando Calrissian, or Lando the Great, as I reference him. I believe his mom called him Dodo. But I, with great vigor, am against that. Go Buffalo! Heck yeah, Sunday Night Football, baby. Craig, you've won! Claim it! That's culo, as in booty. Booty Rizian. I speak of Spanish. All right, Craig, you have 30 seconds, exclamation point, claim. Or it will automatically do it again. "20 seconds. Oh no. seconds, Craig. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all right, Craig. I already have your address. I'll just send it to you. You tend to have like a 3-minute delay, so I get it. Craig, you won. Now the question is, which one of these bad boys are you going to want? I got Doom, Batman, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Mystique. That is Emma Frost, Rogue, Magic, the Invisible Woman. I just said her name, Mystique. Mystique. Wow, that Mystique, I don't remember her having cleavage. Psylocke, Black Cat, Savage Rogue, Black Cat, or Hellboy. I don't know who the artist is. Doug knows. His signature is...
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That's right. Yes, it's... I don't know, but his art's good, so... Doug got it. Mystique, as far as I know, has always looked like that. I don't remember her looking like that. Your 5-year-old is named Maximus because of that movie. You and I could instantly be friends now. First 5? Doom. Batman. Daredevil. Spider-Man. And Mystique. I mean, she can technically look like whatever she wants. It's true. It's valid. I can't argue with that logic. That's good logic. They're all secretly Mystique. Sepulros, that's so meta of you. They're all Mystique. Joke's on you, fam. They're all her. They are her. Daredevil, good choice. It's a really good Daredevil. I like the way he, Bernie Wright's into the background, too. All right, Craig. That is going to be on its way to your house, buddy. Yeah, see, I can't get... Harigo? I don't know. It's awesome. That's all that matters. We put that in your cubby. There's Greg. So there are 3 There are 3 Lee Cozy original sketch cards with Book of Boba Fett tins available. There are still plenty of Lee Cozy sketch cards to choose from. For those who do not know who Lee Cozy is, he is a Lucasfilm artist whose artwork hangs in the Library of Congress, as well as Skywalker Ranch and our dear friend George Lucas's houses. So his sketch cards, if you get them from him at a con or at any public appearance, between 100 and 300. So that's like buying one of those and paying only $25 for a tin. 3 tins remain, and then we are donezo. If anybody is feeling saucy, anybody buys 2 or more of the last 3, I'm going to let you pick an extra sketch card. You heard that right. If you pick 2 or more of the final 3, I will give you an extra sketch card. That means 3 Lee Cozy sketch cards for $250 and 2 sealed tins of Book of Boba Fett, each including 1 autograph card. So that's 2 autographs, 3 sketch cards for $250. It's kind of a good deal. And they're also on the official San Diego Society, or which one is this one? Oh, they're both San Diego Societies. That's right. They're both San Diego Society. But you will notice at the bottom, they are copyright Lucasfilm. That's right, they're official. I don't know why I'm using that camera. It's right here. There you go. 2009 Lucasfilm. Used under authorization. It's real. These are authorized sketch cards. Thanks, Pat. Pat's like, it's a very good deal. You know, thank you. I try. Let me fix my camera. Boy, I need a new camera mount. Oh, I should probably open up the app. That might help. Doug's like, have fun today. He's at the game. Doug has season tickets to the Rams. He's a Rams fan. Yeah, he's like, it could be better. Okay. All right, now we're good. Man, I hope so too. I like the Rams. I enjoy the Rams. The Rams and the Lions are my 2 NFC teams. As you know, Buffalo is my AFC team. That is my homeboys. My son's name is literally Jim Kelly. So there's no other AFC team that holds a candle to my Bills. And it is only right and sound that we are undefeated currently, Philly being the only other undefeated team. Now, if for some stroke of miracle genius we go undefeated throughout the season, and so do Philly, we actually meet with Philly, I believe, week 14. So would it not be crazy for 2 14-0 teams to have at each other right before playoffs begin? So how firm are we on the no number requests for Speed Racer? If as long as it's not in the first 5 for the ultra limited ones or the first 10 of the other ones. The sketch covers are non-numbered, but they are limited to 50. The out of 25, the first 5 are taken by Doug. Those are going to be in-house, likely signed and graded for our use. So numbers, I believe, 6 through 25 are available. If you choose a number outside of there, listen, if you buy one, I'll let you choose. Doug may have said you don't get to choose. Doug's at a football game right now. DC is here, and I have the comics right across the room from me. They were next to me. So as long as it's not in the first 5. What number are you thinking of, Pat? And if you buy the bundle, by the way, I'm going to match your numbers. You're going to get matching numbers. I will make sure that the 2 numbered versions are the same. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, I mean, it's very unlikely there'll be 14-0 money, Mitch, but it would be fun to think about. We'll go water. Let me pull up our site. Oh, God. Those are the pictures that are up. Come on. So if you're a Speed Racer fan, we were able to secure, we are the only company on the planet with this book. This is a color variant by Lee Cozy, the at one point creative director of Speed Racer. This is exclusive to us and has our logo on the back. There's only 25 of these. They're all hand numbered and signed. These are a variant, different color variant that Lee had is already sold out. This is the trade dress. This is numbered to 50. The out of 25 are virgin variant. And then, of course, we have, these are limited to only 50 copies. It is a sketch cover. And they are very expensive paper. These books, this sketchbook, as you know, Lee is very particular about his surfaces. This is a very thick cardstock that is, I believe he said, the second most expensive sketch cardstock cover you can get from the company that prints comic books. So these are very high-end sketch covers. I don't know anything about it. Lee knows more, and I trust Lee. There's all of her stuff. There's only 4 Kate Gone Bad left. There's a gaggle of DCD Collect Show. And then there's original art for you to peruse. So there you go. We got stuff. There's stuff. As for projects that are coming out, I think we have Kayla working on a project. April is on a project, but she's busy, so that one is going to be a while. Jamie Sullivan is on a project that will be transformative. I think those are the only ones we have on deck right now. Yeah. Tomorrow, we have a meeting tomorrow morning. I will be attending. We're going to be leaving after the meeting. So the meeting tomorrow, we'll be talking about the rest of our irons in the fire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so good, yeah. That's all I got. The reasonable angel on my shoulder won the argument. With my trip this weekend, I'm going to hold off, see how much I spend there. So tempting, though. Hey, let us know. Those are... So Lee said if they don't move on our site, since he's almost out of his variant, he will grab ours. And when Lee sells them because he's the original artist and people will go to Lee at the con because he's worldwide famous, they'll probably move pretty quickly. It is stunning to watch people flock to Lee. Not that it's stunning that, like, you know, he's not a good artist and it's shocking that they're doing it. It's just us. People walk up like, you're Lee Cozy. You've done blah, blah, blah. And Lee's like, I am Lee Cozy. I know I did that. And, like, to watch people's faces, they're like, hey, I really like your stuff. What can I buy? And he's like, everything. I will sell you everything. Do you want my shirt? You can buy my shirt. Like, it is awesome to see him at a con and to see the people walk up and recognize him. I ran into Kai. Kai, I don't know if I can talk about it. Kai's doing something. Kai's wife, Jessica, is extremely successful. He is so nice. Jessica, who I've met a few times, I've been to their house. Jessica is an absolute darling. His wife is wonderful. She does digital print work, and she sells thousands of prints. And when she opens her booth, she's usually 10 people deep for an hour after it opens. He sent me a video of her booth at whatever con she was at the week before, LA Comic-Con. And he's like, here's the photo. And it was like 8 people deep. He said, we've been open for 2 hours. They were so rabid for her prints that they literally, when they ran out, were taking the ones off of the wall. Even though they had tape on them, they're like, we don't care, we want them. Like, she is a massively successful artist, working mainly in digital. And I own one of her prints. She's very good. Who else did I run into that I forgot to mention yesterday? Talked to Kai. Talked to Guy. Talked to Jason. I think that's it. We really didn't get out much. We stayed home base most of the time. Truth be told. Me. What was over here? There we go. What else do I have? I don't have much. I mean, it's Thursday. There's a football game on. Yeah, they are facts. It's going to be an early night. Oh. What are you doing this weekend, folks? All 8 of you. What do you have planned? You know I'm going to be in San Diego. You know, I know Lee's address. I should just show up at his door. It'd be funny. Hopefully doing a whole lot of nothing Pruitt sounds like a great idea. I'll be doing the opposite of that. Pat's like, I will be getting stabbed billions of times. It's true. You will be. You will be. And you'll enjoy it. Thoroughly. Rose wine bar for breakfast? Please do. Rose wine bar. Oh. Dang, those prices are good. Yeah. Me likey. Carnitas hash is amazing. I like hash. I would never send any of you to a bad place. Well, thank you, Money Mitch. Yeah, I will pass that on to Mrs. The Breaker. She's in charge. I just kind of go with the flow. She's more on the research side. I'm more on the wherever the wind takes me. Pure adventure. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, it's going to be a short one. I'm legally required to be here for an hour. I don't think I'm going to be here much more than an hour. Excuse me. Hey, Sapporo's is back. The wife and I are going to figure out what our next month or so looks like with the shutdown. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I have ideas, but I can't share them on this channel. They involve violence. Still good for next 2 to 3 weeks? Well, maybe they will come to their senses in the next week. His last one was 35 days. Yeah, isn't this his third? It's a pretty bad track record.
That belongs in a museum. So do you.
You do, Kate. You belong in a museum. A Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. Thank you for the sub, Kate. 14 months. I believe Money Mitch, I believe, is his third. Three government shutdowns. January 19th through 22nd, 2018. February 9th, 2018. December 20th. Oh, this is his fourth. This is fourth. December 22nd, 2018 to January 25th, 2019. This will be the 4th shutdown. The one in February was technically 1 day. Sapporos, that is too fishy for me to say. Yeah, this is technically his 4th. One to 3, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so who knows? Who knows, man? I never thought I'd be rooting for cholesterol. Sapporos is like, yeah, you knew something was coming. You knew something was up. Tasty. Nope, it's not the button I want to hit. Scheisse. Okay, it is slower than molasses in December. Got money on brain plaque? Talking about that Alzheimer's? My hour is complete. You hurt yourself over the weekend and have been in bed sick AF. Oh. Sorry. Pushed it a little too far, huh? I'm sore everywhere. I am too old to be standing for 2 days. Your sciatica? Ah, but do you have a new truck? Ooh, did you get the Maverick? Clean the patio today. Well, I mean, Sapporos, depending on how powerful your pressure washer is, yeah, man, you have to hold that thing steady. Good old epidural. I'm overdue for one. I've got so much other crap going on that that pain has been the least of my concerns. Oh, you're going to get the tingler. You're surgically implanting the tingler, I see. Kevin P. West, you can talk to him about it. He has one. Yeah, they always make you jump through a hoop. Here's what's funny about insurance when it comes to that thing. They're like, oh, do the PT first. It's like, well, I just want this thing done. Yeah, but do the PT first. Well, why don't you just give me this thing? Because if the PT helps you, you will not need that thing. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you the PT is not going to work, so you're going to give me this thing anyway. So now not only you're paying this thing that I'm telling you that I need, that I want, but you're now going to pay for PT too, and therefore you're going to pay more instead of just giving me what I want. That is those ass backwards people's ideology. Let's push it off as far as possible. Do this first. It's not going to work. I already know it's not going to work. I've tried that before. Yeah, do it anyway. Okay. It's your money you're burning, not mine. Pay $5 to save a dime. I'll drink to that. Sepuros, you don't deserve to listen. How dare you want to hear? That's preposterous. Talking about hearing. Talking about having all of your senses. That's crazy. You should find a lawyer that will say your ear is messed up because they waited too long to give you the surgery. I'm sure you can find one. They have a doctor that'll say it's their fault. No, I'm saying tell them it's still messed up because they waited too long to give you the surgery. Oh. Yeah. By the way, did anybody watch The Last Day of Sumo? If you did, you got to see Yokozuna on Yokozuna Action. Bob, you gotta see this. Oh, that's no bueno. I think the question is, do you guys want to raid football or do you want to raid art? It's valid. Waltering? We can raid Waltering. Inktober Cheater? What's that story? Oh. He starts before October. Yeah, that's cheating. I'm going to open up with that. Hey, I came here because I heard you were cheating. I'm on the Inktober task force. I'm doing it. That's what we're going to do. Thanks, Brew. All right, folks, let's skedaddle. Let's go give Waltering the business. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other. It's going to be a very long time before I see you again, but I promise to have a There Will Be Blood for you that you're going to want to be part of. Let's go bust Waltering's bubble. I love you. Good night.